Here's an video update for Ethereum. As you know, I have been posting this bull flag for a little while now. And I had been saying this should be an ABC, and the decline could be to 581 or so. And that scenario still holds because I think this becomes an ABC, B, and a C decline. It's clearly projected. So if that's the case, this corrective pattern and Elliott wave count would still hold. I want to, however, still share with you another pattern that I have been seeing for a while and would like to see how it develops and also put it on the table to give you that much more awareness if you haven't yet seen it. So we have this, and let me just remove some of the labels. So here, before I actually draw out the pattern, do you see a pattern? I know that I've drawn out the head and shoulders, which is still valid. Okay. The only thing is it has not been confirmed yet. Okay. It hasn't been confirmed because the price hasn't pierced the neckline. Volume confirms, pattern is complete, and the next thing that's needed is a confirmation of price decisively breaching the neckline. That hasn't happened yet. And head and shoulders don't always happen. They're all failed validations. Okay. So, or rather, invalidations of patterns. This is not a perfect science. It can never be. Never has been. Never claimed to be. So, the other pattern that I wanted to show you is first, do you see it somewhere here? Do you see a pattern? Discerning patterns is very helpful to be able to practice. It only comes with practice. Some people might have a natural talent to be able to just see it. I've met some of those people. It's amazing what they can come up with on the patterns that you've never seen before. The other pattern that I wanted to discuss and put on the table to enhance the awareness is a symmetrical triangle. And I think this is very, very attractive. And this triangle, let me just enlarge it. This triangle starts at the top of wave 5, and it can encompass the whole correction thus far. The apex is right here. And how would I label this triangle? I don't start the label here. I only drew the line all the way out here because that's how the support trend line goes as far as. The longer that is, the better it is, more reliable it is. So I would label this. Let's label the subwaves. This is an A, B, C. Can you see it? So here's A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C. And I would label this as that. Sometimes to be able to see the subwaves, you may have to reduce the time scale to 1 hour, maybe even 30 minutes. At times I've had to do as much as 15 minutes or 5 minutes, especially when it goes vertical. It doesn't separate into several different bars within the 1 hour time frame. I have to go into 5 minutes to separate that out. So we have an ABC. What about this one? This is an AB. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C. And this one, you can see the three wavishness right out. It's probably a flat. Maybe, no, I think this is zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you split this into 1 hour time frame, these will split out into the separate waves. But if you've been doing this for quite a while, you will be able to see that. So this would be A, B, C. So what I'm doing is I'm sub-labeling the high degree of trend waves, which we'll label in just a little while. And this too will be ABC. So what do we have? We have almost all of the waves, A, B, C, D, and E. Almost all of the waves are in, and I think that's great. So I'm really liking, when I was looking at this earlier, I'm really liking this pattern because it doesn't have to be, no, corrections don't have to be so dramatic. So this symmetrical triangle going laterally sideways allows the correction to do what it needs to do mostly, that is take time, okay, without crushing the price. And that's good because that is a very good, healthy sign of a consolidation. So again here, yes, there is that potential for that D wave breakout, okay? Because not every triangle has to have 5 waves in A, B, C, D, E, but I would prefer much rather the E wave breakout. The reason is because it allows a better sustainability of the breakout rally. It getting closer to the apex right now is pretty far. So maybe another 3, 4, 5 days, it'll get closer to the apex. What would this be approximately? The 22nd, let's say, early next week. You'll be close enough to the apex so that the breakout will be far more energized. I hope this is helpful. Have a great weekend, everybody.